wouldn't. You know it. If you didn't believe it, would you doubt they could grow it? Radio, one guy. That's the time. That's the channel. Yeah. Those are the settings. Uh-oh. Stream. Yeah. And that's how we do it. The lower bit rate is going to keep things stable. And I'm going to go live, because you know that I'm able. Radio, one guy. You know I'm able. I think. I hope you guys do. We shall see. But in the meantime, let's see how she looks. Let's see how she flies. I bet pretty good. A little earlier than we said we would, but so what? Good enough. Good enough for jazz. And as you know, that's kind of the preferred genre-specific angle we like to take. Nah. All right then. Let's see. Radio, one guy. Genre specific. On the opposite side of the Atlantic, not the Pacific. So that's how we're going to do it tonight. And we're going to see if indeed we can keep the bit rate low enough to keep the flow of flowing and keep the minds a growing. Radio, one guy. You'll see. Maybe. And if not, who cares? I do. I do. So let's crank. Ooh, that is nice to hear. Thank you, Malg of Lightville. Audio is amazing and clear. And Maggie from our YouTube channel says, I couldn't tell you what the jellyfish said to me. I could. They were whispering secrets of immortality. You guys know that they discovered a jellyfish that could literally live forever, assuming the conditions were favorable to that thing. I hope. But yeah, it had the right kind of cellular structure to live forever and ever. That's what gave me the idea for them lyrics. Them lyrics. That's what gave me the idea. So, that's what we're going to do. And let's see if I can pull up the chat. Aw, there it is. So what that means, this means I'm looking at my Mixlr and my YouTube. Still waiting for Twitch to come around here, and then I'm probably going to go onto Facebook this way. Radio, One guy probably will. Aw, there you are. Hello, friends. Gizmo Glass Strassionic. Big Vivens. Poop over by the monument. Earth's Moon 42. Good to hear from you, all y'alls. Wow, look at this all. Look at it all going. If you could see all the chat windows I'm a-looking at. I'm a-looking at a lot of them, and boy am I on an adventure. I am on an adventure. Played tonight in Gay Paris. That's Paris for you Yanks. Which I am, of course. I'm a Yank. Proud of it. I have my ketchup with my mustard.
Ketchup, mustard, and a hot sauce.
And my hot sauce.
And a hot sauce.
Of course.
Put this in your magic pipe and smoke it.
And that's what we've been doing. Hello, Dr. Cheeks on our Mixler channel. Hello, Paramagic. Hello. Who else we got here? Nah. Am I looking at an old chat? I think I might be. Hold on a second. Okay. No, I think this is right. Yes, it is. Radio. One guy, and I'm so glad you're receiving the transmissions. So yeah, as you can tell by the photo, if the photo's popping up on your chosen medium, I played in the Paris this eve, and guess what? It was awesome. Awesome. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Zabeth. Hello, Maggie. Hello, Vincent. Good day. Hello, Joel. Joel on our YouTube channel says, saw you in Manchester last Tuesday and wish you play in the UK again. I will. I'm gonna. That's the point. That's the point of all this. I'm hoping I can make some new fans, make some new friends, and maybe, if I'm lucky, find my way back. Here, beautiful Europe, UK, Paris, Spain, Germany, Deutschland, the Netherlands, however you say it, Utrecht, Amsterdam. Oh, I've done it all. And so far, so good. Oh, I hope I will too, Joel. I plan on it. I do. I plan on it. And yes, the show tonight was big. A lot of bass. A lot of low frequencies swimming around the room. Didn't stop us. No, it didn't. Oopsie. Radio. One guy, and they, is as fancy as this hotel is, the internet's a little funny, so hopefully it sticks it out good enough. I bet it does. I think it will. Either way, though, let me get rid of this window here just in case, because that low yo-yo stuff. Yes, Strass.
And a hot sauce. Rainbows on demand.
Yeah. It was. It was good, though. And it's been an exercise in restraint, you could say. because I only get to play 30 minutes, which isn't bad. I've just been forced to really focus on my songs, cutting out choruses so that verse about the immortal jellyfish that I was just talking about. Can't do it. Unfortunately, I've been doing the first verse, which is the one that goes, "It used to be the greatest tale that's ever been told, and it won't compare to what we're gonna see and where we're gonna go. The mystery of the place is deep, is largely unknown, has long been thought impossible to find, and so no one really goes." That part. And then I play the chorus, and then I play the solo, and then I'm out. And I do the same thing with Paxawallop. I say, "We didn't see it coming, and so we crouched down low." That part. And then I go straight into the part that goes, "And we looked into the void, and we walked on through the door." That part. And then I go, "It packs a wallop. It packs a wallop.
Rainbows on demand.
It packs a wallop. 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 It packs a wallop." Then I go into that part. I know, sorry Vincent, no jellyfish verse. That's not the worst. That's not even the worst part. Because after that, then I go into the whale race. And actually, good news, I play all of whale race, every inch of it. And then I do Step into Striped Light, and I cut it short. I go, "Come in from the shadows, step into striped light, blah, 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 blah. Running with the devil was the devil I meant." That part. And then I go into the crazy solo. That part. And then I do my magic tricks. And then I play The Moon is Disgusting. And more bad news there, I'm afraid. I play the part that goes, the first verse, and then I play the first chorus, and then I end the first chorus with the last line in the last chorus, and then I play the jazz. Sorry. It's the only way. It's the only way to make the audience, to trick them into thinking that I'm playing a full set, which I'm not, but I'm trying. Radio one guy. I'm trying though. I'm glad you guys have patience with me. It means a lot. It does. And I appreciate you joining me tonight. Radio one guy. Yeah. So we'll do this. And we'll have some fun. It's the audio-only version that we did last week. 'Cause this is so much more doable out here. Oh, Gizmo Glass says, "I was at Harmony Park this past weekend for Geneva Jam. MJG played The Wall in its entirety. I heard about that. I heard it was good. Man, I would have gone to that. If I wasn't in Dublin, Ireland, or if I wasn't in Manchester the day before that, or if I wasn't in London, England before that. But no, you guys knew about London. That was the night I told you I was there. And then from there I went to Manchester. Then I went to Dublin. Guess where I am now? Gay Paris. Pretty sweet. Ooh, Strassionic says, saw Primus Monday before last. They played a shorter set and did medleys of the favorites. Interesting. So, Strassionic, if you wouldn't mind indulging us, what are your opinions of rock and roll bands such as Primus playing medleys versus Jammy Jam on the whole old version? Because I'm curious, because me being a rock band, I want to know. I want to know what you think. All you kids, weigh in on the medley question. We'd like to know. We'd like to know. Yes, Joel, England was awesome. I'm not going to say it was the best, because that's just not fair. There was a lot of good ones. It was up there, though. London was awesome. I gotta say, I kind of think Manchester was one of my faves. Manchester's got a very rich musical legacy. And I gots to say, y'all, I was feeling it. I was channeling my Stone Roses and my Happy Mondays. I was channeling my Joy Division and my New Order. And what else? Oasis. Can't write them off. Can't write off the Brothers Gallagher. No, we can't. And I was channeling the power of the jellyfish and the whales. Thank you, Maggie. Yes, you are correct. Radio. One guy. It was fun. Real fun. And then, oh, I almost forgot. Glasgow. That was between Manchester and Dublin. And that was awesome. Good Lord, that was a fun one. Yes, it was. Radio. One guy. Let's see how this looks. I'm gonna try to attempt to log onto Facebook here too. Just cause, why not? We're all here. Let's see how the cookie crumbles. Radio. One guy. Audio version. Radio One Guy audio version. Up in this business. Tuning in from Gay Paris. And in addition to playing these awesome gigs, I've got to see some sights. The Eiffel Tower being one of them. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I got to see it. Yes, I did. It's as pretty as you'd think. Yes, it is. Radio One Guy. Gizmo Glass weighing in on our Twitch channel saying, I will see you at Galactic Get Down. I have a gift for you from our buddy in Canada, Mike the Bard, aka Tivisible. Well, I'm happy to accept said gift. Thank you, Gizmo Glass 420. And of course, I am happy that you're all here.
Hey, that one guy. What you got there?
We're bringing the gnar from the
vague. Transmitting straight from the butt noggin.
Straight from the butt noggin. And this is a good time. Good times, golden oldies, radio, one guy. And it's good to see you, friends. This is the audio version, audio only, version from beautiful Europe, where I'm touring. Oh, I'm on the road. Radio One Guy's on the road. In case you haven't heard, I'm blazing across Europe. I've done 3 weeks, give or save, worth of shows, and it's been a success so far. It's been a success, and I don't see any signs of it slowing down. No, I don't. Radio One Guy is live, audio only, from Gay Paris in France, as the kids say. And that picture of the Eiffel Tower that you may or may not be looking at, it's there. And just in case you don't believe me, I also saw Notre Dame, and what else? I feel like, where else? Things. I've seen things.
Now you're rocking with the guy, Radio One Guy.
And yeah, I seen things. And yes, Gizmo Glass from our Twitch channel says, I can't wait to get that one pick. Oh boy. You know what? I've been selling them like hotcakes out here, so there's some kids here in Europe that are going to be playing their heavy metal riffs with that one pick. You'll see. Radio One Guy. You'll see. And I'm so happy you're all here, my friends. This is so far so good. Soy Sauce the Kid from our Twitch channel asks, gonna stop at the loo? Maybe. I don't know. Actually, I did most of my sightseeing yesterday because today was the gig. The big gig. I played at the legendary La Olympia. And if you don't believe me, take a look at my Instagram. I posted pictures there. You'll see. I'll show you. I'll show all of you. And Joyce Kearns from our Facebook channel says, you'd never believe me. Oh, but I would. And Lance, good to see you, friend. Lance is weighing in saying, top drawer. Oh yeah. Top drawer indeed.
Bringing the gnar from the vague.
And it's fun.
But it's fun.
And it's fun. It's fun to do the audio version because I can do it in a bathrobe, freshly showered after the sweaty gig, and I can just relax into this and share my thoughts and misadventures with you crazy kids. And I appreciate y'all joining us here. Radio One Guy. Tonight, we are on all the platforms. Most of them. Yes, we are. But it works.
But it's fun. But it works.
Thank you, Joyce. I wasn't playing enough of my drops last week.
Bringing the gnar from the vague.
I will not make that mistake again. Not in the short term, anyway. So let me go back here and make sure. make sure I'm not missing anything. So, Joel Robinson from the YouTube page says, what's your favorite Eels song? And he's right to ask about the Eels, because those are the gentlemen that I'm touring with right now, and it is awesome. I gotta say, I become a bigger Eels fan every day. And I have to say, let me think. I like Souljacker a lot. That's my favorite Eels song right now. For a few reasons, but I'm not gonna give all those away. Radio, one guy, bathrobe thoughts. Indeed, Heather. I got a few of those. And that's why we do it. Oh, thank you, Benjamin. Benjamin Greer says, great set at Olympia tonight. Yes, Olympia was the beautiful, legendary venue in Paris. And it was indeed an honor and a privilege to get to do that one. It means that I enjoyed it. And Christine Herbert on our Facebook page says, shout out for my birthday. All right. Happy birthday to Christine. That was good. Oh, so many good questions coming in. Tristan asks, how's Europe? Lance asks, how is the tea in England? I'll tell you, it was good. And it was good.
Bringing the gnar from the vague.
I've had a lot of high tea, a lot of afternoon tea. I'll post more pictures of those. I posted my first attempt at afternoon tea in London. I had a real good one though in Dublin. I'll share that one with y'all soon enough. Radio, one guy, soon enough. And yes, Joel, I'm going to go ahead and agree with you on this. Joel says, from our YouTube channel, says, most genius philosophers did their thinking in a bathrobe. Yes, I'm finding it suits me. It suits me good.
Exclusive business.
See, the kids don't even know yet. I know what they're for.
It is by the juice of sapu that thoughts acquire speed. It is by will alone I set my mind in motion. It is by the juice of sapu that thoughts acquire speed. The lips acquire stains, the stains become a warning. It is by will alone I set my mind in motion. It is by will alone I set my mind in motion. It is by will alone I set my mind in motion. It is by the juice of sapu that thoughts acquire speed. The lips acquire stains, the stains become a warning. It is by will alone I set my mind in motion.
It is by will alone I set my mind in motion. And thank you, Heather. Heather says, I saw the T-post. So calm, so trippy. I know. And Tristan Dobson asks, where's the camera? The cameras are here. I just can't use them. I can't get fast enough internet. So I discovered last week that I could do a audio only version. And it's pretty good. Pretty good.
With the switchback tail, shove it. Land it on. Switchback tail is beneficial.
Naturally processed. V60. Single origin. Third wave. Ill Steez.
Radio. One guy. And then Joel on our YouTube page asks, who are your biggest musical influences? Just interested because of how created your music is. Well, thanks, Joel. All right, let's dig in. let's dig in.
Single origin, third wave, V60, ill steez, V60, naturally processed.
You know, a lot of the greats. I'm a big Rush fan. I'm a jazz nerd. I like my Charles Mingus. I like my Miles Davis. I like my Charlie Parker. I like my Thelonious Monk. I like my Frank Zappa with my Captain Beefheart. I like my Bruce Springsteen with my Tom Waits. I like my... Help me out, Strasionic. What else? Let's see. I like... Oh, Kenny Loggins. Thank you, Strasionic. Thank you. I just knew I was forgetting a big one. That was a big one. Who else? Bryan Adams. Ryan Adams. Morticia Adams. And a hot sauce. Ketchup, mustard, and a hot sauce. And a hot sauce. But really, though, you guys know all the fun stuff. How is your beard? Asks Vincent. It's pretty good. I left the United States of America with extra beard oil and Outlaw beard balm, and it's been serving me well in humid, beautiful, hot Europe.
TheMindbenders.com. Bringing the gnar from the vague.
There we go. So you know, all the atoms. Aw, hello Shannon. Shannon Brown says, "Hi Mike, I hope you're having a blast." I am, thank you. It's been a challenge, but it's been a reward. The reward is in the challenge. The challenge is its own reward, but the reward...
But it's not, but it's fun.
The reward is the fun. Who am I kidding? It's been a blast. So far. Yes, we do. Oh, sorry, Dr. Cheeks.
Transmitting straight from the butt noggin.
I'll turn down the drops a little. I think I'm a little loud with those.
Transmitting straight from the butt noggin.
Yeah. Okay.
Exclusive business.
That's better. Radio. One guy. Sorry about that, Dr. Cheeks. Dr. Cheeks is keeping me honest over here. Ooh, this is true. Strasionic says, give a cat a drop, and they will land with their feet on the ground. And then butter the bread, and it will land butter side down. But here's the question, my friends. What happens if you take a piece of buttered bread and tie it to the back of a cat? Oh.
Fresh slabs.
All right, come on. Get it under control, that one guy. I will. Radio one guy. Yes, Big Vivin says it's supposed to drop hard, and you are correct. And it does. And it will. It's not raining in Arizona. I don't believe you. Is it really? Okay. You convinced me. Radio one guy. You've convinced me. What's up, Soy Sauce? Soy Sauce the Kid. Checking in.
Transmitting straight from the butt noggin.
On our Twitch channel. Let me go back over here. Because I got drops. I got drops. I can do them live now. Live from Gay Paris.
From Gay Paris.
See? Yeah, see, it all works.
But it's fun, but it's not. But it's fun, but it works.
Okay, that's better. That's better, right? I think it is. Just gotta...
Radio, one guy.
You just gotta breathe on the fader. You don't wanna... You wanna finesse it. It's a finesse thing. Yes, it is. Radio, one guy. Radio.
This is a courtesy call regarding your wireless plan.
Hello. Uh-oh. I thought that was a prank call. I think that was an actual call regarding my wireless plan. Just paid it online though. I'll figure it out. Radio, one guy. I'll figure it out. Tristan Dobson from our Facebook page asks, how different is Europe compared to the US? Good question. And since we got people listening from all over the globe tonight, I invite you all to weigh in your opinions, if you'd like. I'll start with mine. Europe is a beautiful, giant, expansive, diverse, interesting to say the least, gorgeous place. And it's sort of like summing up something very big, which is always hard to do. And I can tell you, all the little countries are all quite different and beautiful in their own ways. I still haven't been to Spain yet. That's coming next week. Actually, that's coming tomorrow. I go to Barcelona tomorrow after my 3 days here in the Gay Paris, which was directly following my stint to Ireland and Dublin, which was directly following my UK stint, which included, but not exclusively included, London and Manchester and Glasgow. And of course Glasgow, Scotland, but technically part of the UK. Dublin isn't. Ireland is its own place. And yet, they have afternoon tea there. Just like they do in Glasgow and just like they do in London. So riddle me that. It's good. And let me tell you, friends, the meat pies are all that.
Bringing the gnar from the vague.
Yes, they are.
Dig it out.
Radio, one guy. So it's different, I guess you could say. I wonder if I'll notice more when I get back. Because, you know, you get used to your own place that you live. And you go to a place that's different. You're like, this is neat. And then you get back to the old place and you say, oh yeah, I forgot. Or you say, I didn't know. I didn't realize that was a ... You know what I'm saying. Riddle your butt noggin, says David Genoa. This looks like a good one. Yellow. Hello.
Yeah, I want to know who this is right now.
Radio One Guy.
Let me ask you a question. Why are you calling my girlfriend in the middle of the night?
This is a radio show, sir. I think you got
Yeah, you're listening to her contacts under Cuddles.
Cuddles. Uh-oh.
You think it's okay to send pics to my girlfriend with your goofy penis?
Uh-oh. This gentleman sounds
Don't
angry.
make excuses, boy. You tell me who you are.
Radio One Guy.
Stop bothering my girl.
Uh-oh.
Stop yapping and listen. You better tell me the truth right now. You there?
I'm here. I want to be a better listener than I've been. I usually talk all
Don't
the...
even know what I'm talking about.
I do.
I
And
am so angry right now. You are getting me frustrated.
Uh-oh. Let's just
Stop
calm.
calling her.
Let's just calm down. Talk about this like gentlemen.
Oh, really? Hello?
I don't...
You be knowing what's going on, no doubt.
Hello?
You've just been pranked by prankdial.com.
Wow. So now we know. That works all the way over here in Europe. Thank you, whoever sent that prankdial.com. You know we love them. You know we love them. Yes, the truth, Diana. Thank you for chiming in. I'll play him a fresh slab. Good idea, Joyce.
Fresh slabs.
There it is. Yes, it's really happening, Lance. From our Facebook page, Lance asks, is this really happening? And the answer is yes. That means, God, the world just got smaller, didn't it? Prankdial.com works all the way over here. Wonder if there's a French version. There's gotta be. You'd think. And Dr. Cheek says, nothing cuddlier than a big fluffy beard. Oh, and how right you are. Ladies and gentlemen, Radio One Guy, you're tuned in. Good times, golden oldies, audio only, but hopefully there is a French version, says Benjamin. Feel free to to prank call us over here. I forgot to give the number. I need to pull it up on my little number thing here. It might be as funny. I don't know. I kind of fell in love with this beautiful city here from the moment I got here, and I thought I could live here. I could live here. But I also thought I better learn how to speak. Better learn how to speak French. Because it gets hard to order your coffee.
Put this in your magic pipe and smoke it.
Especially when you're into the single origin.
Naturally processed V60. Naturally processed. Third wave.
Third wave. Naturally processed single origin coffee.
Naturally processed. Ilsties.
Radio One Guy. Yes, you may all cuddle. You may all cuddle in the beard. I just gotta get organized. Radio One Guy. Good times, golden oldies. Ladies and gentlemen, We are here, back in the saddle. Uh-oh, let's see. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on?
Is this the Radio 1 guy?
Radio 1 guy, you're on the air.
Yes.
Where you calling from?
One guy. Oh, this is your friend, Big Ben Benz.
Ah,
Dr. Cheeks hanging out. Giving you a ring here from Colorado.
so good to hear from you, Big Vivens.
Hi, that one guy.
What's up, Dr. Cheeks? You guys.
Yes. Yeah. I just wanted to get a chat and say hi and that you were enjoying the show. Glad to hear that you're rocking it in Europe.
Aw,
And, yeah, just love it, man. Keep up the good work. Can't wait to hear from you soon. Just wanted to, let you know you still got friends back here across the ocean.
well, thank you, Big Vivens, and thank you, Dr. Cheeks. And I promise when I get back, I'm going to be back full force with the Mindbender video show. Just got to get my technology up and running. But thanks for sticking with me through the trials and tribulations of a European version of Radio 1 Guy. That means a lot.
Oh, we're staying tuned. Can't wait to hear more. And
Thank you, brother.
I'm going to throw I'll in there and let you run.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, give me a big ow, and we'll ow into the sunset.
Peace out. Love you.
Love you too, brother. Ow. There we go. Nice. Good stuff. Thanks for calling.
Naturally processed. V60. Single origin. Third wave.
Third wave. Good stuff. Radio 1 Guy. Thanks for calling in, Big Vivens. You guys rule. For me to keep the radio show somewhat consistent, I've had to broadcast kind of late. As a matter of fact, it's 3:18 a.m. and it was a gig night. I had to do a gig and then run home to my temporary home in the hotel here and turn it on and go live. And of course, it's so worth it because I love you guys and I love broadcasting to you. Radio 1 Guy.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
V60 wave.
Sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
yeah.
Take a nap. Bringing the gnar from the vague.
Yeah. Oh, what's up, Caleb? The Jungle Boogie beats her. They're here. Oh, we got lots. Grunkle Funk is in the house. You're tuned in to Radio One Guy. For those of you who may have just stumbled on this and have no idea what's going on, fear not. It's fun times. Golden oldies. Radio One Guy. Bringing the gnar from the vague.
Bringing the gnar from the vague.
See how much fun we can have? And anyway, as usual, I'm on the road. And as usual, I'm getting decent bandwidth, but not as good as I'd like. But good enough to go live with the audio version of Radio One Guy. Hopefully, sooner than later, we'll be back to the full video multimedia of extravaganza that this can be and is. Can be and is. For yours truly, the Electrical Rabbi.
Finish it, Electrical Rabbi.
And the Electrical Rabbi does not mess around.
Dang, son, what's that slab?
Radio One Guy. Crank up the jams. Do it. Do it now. Radio One Guy. This is looking good. Well, thank you. Benjamin says, yes, it's late. Great stuff again, that One Guy. Good night, all. Going to bed, are ya? We'll catch some Z's. I'm gonna do that soon, but I'm gonna do a little more of this first. Because Grunkle Funk is the master of Safu. Thank you, Talmadge.
And a hot sauce.
Oh, it was back to switch. Because you kind of like
It is by will alone I set my mind in motion. It is by the juice of Safu that thoughts acquire speed. The lips acquire stains. The stains become a warning. It is by will alone I set my mind in motion. The lips acquire stains. The stains become a warning. It is by will alone I set my mind in motion. It is by will alone I set my mind in motion.
I think he went the other way and he fucking... Oh, it was back to switch. Switch, big spin, switch back, nose blooding, the flip out or whatever he did there. Switch back, say big spin, switch back, dead nose blood, and he flipped out, right? I think he went the other way. Switch back, say big spin, switch back, dead nose blood, and he flipped out, right? Switch, big spin, switch back, nose blooding, the flip out or whatever. Oh, it was back to switch. Guy Mariano, switch back tail, shove it, beneficials might be one of the greatest tricks of all time ever filmed. With the switch back tail, shove it. Landed on, didn't right away. Gino went back a few nights later and took care of that for me.
What did you say? You go to the kitchen and grab a coffee?
Oh yeah, all right. This is shaped like a tall can. It's called the tall can.
Switchback tail is beneficial. Landed on. Guy Mariano, switchback tail 7 beneficial might be one of the greatest tricks of all time.
It is by the juice of sapu that thoughts acquire speed. It is by will alone I set my mind in motion. It is by the juice of sapu that thoughts acquire speed. The lips acquire stains. The stains become a warning. It is by will alone I set my mind in motion.
Radio. One guy. Hello, John. John Mirren. Dear friend. We're gonna see you soon, brother. At the Galactic Get Down. That's coming down the pipe. But first, I gotta come all the way home from Europe, and I ain't done yet. I did my Paris gig this evening. I do my Barcelona gig in 2 days. And then, I got a few more. Oh yeah, I got a few more. I'll be in Strasbourg. I'll be in... what's the other one? A few more. And then, I'll be back to the States for some festivals, including Galactic Get Down. That should be fun. And we are having a good time. Thank you, John. I am having fun in Europe. It's been an amazing adventure. Got to make some new friends, play some music in some interesting, beautiful, exotic places. Exotic to me, anyway. You know, I'm used.
See, the kids don't even know yet.
I'm used to the vague.
Bringing the gnar from the vague.
The vague is Las Vegas. That's where I'm originally from. You guys know that. Yes, Steve, there is some jamming. Though, this version of jamming is a little different because... Radio. One guy. Thanks. John says, you're pretty exotic yourself, my friend. Well, thank you. I am. I'm gonna go ahead and agree with you. A little exotic. The good kind. And look at that. Joyce, I almost forgot. I gotta tell everybody I'm playing Fairy Worlds too out in North Plains, Oregon. That's going to be a good one, too. Those are the two I'm probably most looking forward to all summer. Is Galactic Get Down and Fairy Worlds. Oh, of course, Groovin' with the Grove. That's going to be good, too. The fun stuff. Radio One Guy. The fun stuff.
Bringing the gnar from the vague.
And you'll see. We'll keep it rolling. Radio One Guy. But I'll tell you something. As far away from home, the world seems like a small place when I log on here and do my little broadcast for you guys. And I see all my friends, all my warm vibes coming at me. And I'll tell you something. It makes it all worth it.
Ketchup, mustard, and a hot sauce.
And a hot sauce. Mysterious J on our YouTube page asks a very pertinent question. I'll read it to you now. Mysterious J says, what is the coffee situation in Paris? Oh, I'll tell you. Well, besides a cafe every 12 inches, they're everywhere. Amazing, relaxing, outside, mellow, chill, sweet cafes everywhere. I found a market, an outside, sort of a farmer's market, this was on Sunday, that had the best coffee selection He had the best offerings. I'm trying to come up with the words here.
Maybe we can fix it. No guarantees.
The best words. Let me think. He had, for those of you who are into the naturally processed third wave single origin V60, as I am.
Naturally processed V60 single origin third wave.
You'll know that if you know that world, Cup of Excellence is something that not every coffee grower achieves. Let's just say this guy had like 6 different Cup of Excellence coffees. He had a Nicaragua. He had a Panama. That was easier to say. He had a geisha something or other. Oh my God. I had them all. All of them I had. And then I had freshly shucked oysters and a bunch of French cheeses. Sorry, I sound like I'm bragging here, but this was what I did on Sunday. I had a ton of cheese, a ton of coffee, oysters. And he was pouring wine into the oyster shell just after you'd slurp it. After you'd slurp it down, he'd pour wine into the shell. It was so good. So good. Sorry. What the hell is this guy talking about? I know. Sorry, some of you new folks here, I can see on the chat here, you don't know what the hell is going on. No, it's different than Death Wish, Robert. Better. Sorry, but it's better. Radio. One guy bringing the gnar.
Single origin V60 third wave single origin naturally processed.
So good. I know. You should be getting hungry. It was epic. Epic to say the least. I know. Made me want to move here. It really did. It really did. But I do that a lot. I fall in love easily with locales. Lots of places I've been, strictly for the coffee, have made me want to move there. And I don't. I end up just continuing on my adventures and eventually ending up back in the vague.
Bringing the gnar from the vague. Dig it in. Hey, that one guy, what you got there?
Fresh slabs. Radio One Guy. And I appreciate you guys tuning in, of course. I think I started just a hair early tonight. Mostly because it's so late here and I can't stay up too late because I gotta catch a little flight to Barcelona. Hear that little humble brag just now? Sorry about that. I don't mean to. But it's fun.
But it's not. But it's fun. But it works. But it's fun.
Yes, it is. And getting back to our Twitch page here. What's up, Iowa guy? A couple new folks. I mean, old folks that just newly logged on. I just want to make sure I'm not missing nobody. Not missing nobody. But good to see ya. Radio One Guy. And it's good. And it's fun.
Maybe the answer to all of your problems, but probably not.
It's hard to say. But maybe it's not.
But it's fun. But it works. But it's not. But it's fun. Transmitting straight from the butt noggin.
And guess what? Chicken butt. No. For real though. Guess what? I've officially booked my studio time for the end of August so I can try to have my friend Carl help me mix my friggin' album that I keep promising you guys. So that's coming down the pipe too. Good news. I know. I just feel like I should put that out there because then you guys can keep me accountable and be all like, hey man, what's the deal you promised? And I'd be all like, I know. Here it comes. Radio One Guy. Here it comes. And Quentin Bailey says, Iowa here too. Iowa there, Iowa here. Oh, I know. Iowa here too. Radio One Guy. Whew. Yes, commitment. Big Vivens. I'm trying. Figure that's the only way to really roll. Yes, soy sauce the kid. That's what I'm shooting for. September. We'll see. Maybe even a couple things. A couple new things. Mysterious J on our YouTube page asks, how many people at Olympia tonight? It was full. I think it was sold out. I think that place holds 4,000. You tell me, Mysterious J, how many people does Olympia hold? That's a historic venue here in Paris. And after I Instagrammed my picture that I took of myself in front of the marquee because I was proud. I wasn't trying to humble brag, but not everyone gets their name on that marquee. And my friend Jake Willis had messaged me and said, hey man, you know that Miles Davis record from Olympia? And I was all like, no way. And he's all like, way. So, you know, no big deal, just Miles Davis. Just Miles Davis and that one guy and the Eels and Groundation. They've played there, according to my friend Harrison, who also said, I know that place. And then Stephen Wilson from the Porcupine Tree was there just last night before we were. Pretty sweet. Oh, okay. Mysterious J says 2824, so 2,824 people. Okay, so I was overshooting that by a few. Still though, that's a lot. That's a lot more people than come to see me at Sharky's Crab Shack in Modesto. Right? Thanks, Mysterious J, for the numbers. It felt like 4K. It really did. But you know, when you're an optimist and you do such a challenging thing like get in your van and spend 4 months driving around and you play a gig and, you know, let's say 50 people show up, but they had a lot of energy. And you could say, God, that was awesome. There was hundreds of people there because it felt like hundreds of people, even though it was only 50. And then you go to another venue and hundreds of people show up and it feels only like 50. And the promoter's all disappointed. He goes, what's the deal, man? There was only hundreds of people here. There's supposed to be thousands. And you're all like, I don't know. I'm just going to get in my van and drive to the next town. How about that?
Fresh slabs.
Yes, it's about the energy. Thank you, Vincent. True. True that. No way. Dr. Cheek says, I once got a most excellent hug from Harrison after a Groundation show. Top 10 hugs ever. Sweet. Harrison is a righteous dude. One of these days, I'm going to start having interviews on here with some of my friends in the business. I just got to get my act together a little more. So hopefully I can have him on. Maybe my Wookiefoot homies. I was going to ask the Eels, but I didn't have the guts. He's a super awesome dude, and he's been very nice to me. And maybe one of these days, if we could become buddies some more, and there's a little more free time. Who else? Buckethead, but he doesn't talk, so I don't think he'd be a very good interview. Who else? Corey Maccabee. Yeah, I'll get him on here. That'll be an easy one. Who else? Oh yeah, he is a great guy. Mysterious J asks. No, he's a great guy. I've gotten to talk to him a lot. It's tricky. It's tricky with musicians because a lot of cats are busy, just super busy, and some people, I've noticed, confuse busyness with not having time, but that's not the case. And I'm one of those guys that likes to hang around. I'm one of those guys that hangs around at the merch table all night. I mean, I'll sell you a pin. I'll sell you a pick. I'll sell you the biggest guitar pick you've ever seen. Promise. Guaranteed. Radio One Guy. Oh yeah, MJG. Get him on there. Get Heatbox on there. I'll get, who else? Justin Bieber. The hell am I talking about? No way. Yes, you need one of these picks, Gizmo. You're not going to believe it. Radio One Guy. Who else? Yeah, he's a cool dude though. Actually the whole band. Chet is a super interesting and phenomenal musician, and Big Al is just about the nicest guy in the world. And Little Joe is super cool. Super phenomenal drummer. All of them. I've gotten to hang out with all of them. And the whole crew, they got some really good folks working for them. And I'm usually all alone out there, so it's been nice getting to chill, getting to hang with cool dudes. Radio One Guy. Frippity Dippity Doodads asks, what's your merch URL? Yeah, unfortunately, my merch page is kind of lame, but I'm about to update it. But go to my, if you just go to thatoneguy.com and then click on the merch link, you'll go to it. It says a bunch of stuff is sold out, which is kind of true. When I get home, I need to send him the pins and send him the pics and send him more CDs. I think he's out of The Moon is Disgusting and a couple others that I have. Oh, I have them.
Now you're rocking with the guy. Radio One Guy.
If you only knew the joys of broadcasting in a bathrobe from a hotel in Gay Paris. If you only knew. Well, you do know, I'm telling you. I'm telling you guys.
Now you're rocking with the guy. Radio One Guy.
It's just kind of nice because I don't have to wear my green screen suit when I'm doing these audio only ones. It's a little more theater of the mind, which is cool, right? You guys dig it? Radio One Guy. You guys dig it. Oh, thanks, Soy Sauce. Soy Sauce the Kid on our Twitch page says, my Poseidon shirt is my fave shirt. Well, guess what? We're going to get the shirts on there again, too. I'm a little behind. Now I'm feeling like a slacker again. That's okay. We'll fix it. And I'll finish it.
Electrical Rabbi. Finish it. Finish it. Finish it. Finish it. But it's fun.
I will. Because it's fun. I'll show you guys. Ooh, green screen robes, says American Voyager. I like. It's a good idea. Think they make them? I bet they do. I hope they do. We'll see. Radio. One guy. Sorry about the food tease. I was trying to come up with a way. I was trying to come up with a way to tell my oyster story without sounding like an idiot. I just wish you could have been there to see it. They didn't come in dozens. They came in 9s, and I got 3 orders of 9s. 9, 18, 27. So I had 27 oysters. It's pretty good, right? And then he poured white wine into one of the oyster shells right after I slurped it. And I'm not a big drinker, but I slurped that wine because it was fun.
But it's fun. But it's fun.
It was fun. Did I break Facebook? Sorry, Robert. That doesn't surprise me. Uh-oh. Hopefully not permanently. Oh, thanks, Vincent. You're just being nice, but I'll get better. I believe it or not, I'm actually a pretty good storyteller a lot of the time. The story doesn't go that many places. It's just 27 oysters and a wine slurping. Radio. One guy. Oh, yeah, and a lot of cheese. Oh, yeah, and a lot of coffee. Oh, yeah. And an almond chocolate brioche.
Radio. One guy.
Good times. Golden oldies.
Bringing the gnar from the vague.
Oh, did it really? Robert says this crashed. Uh-oh. Hope that's not my fault. Could be. Sometimes it is. You'd be surprised how bad I am at technology sometimes. Even though I've got quite an elaborate setup here in my hotel room in Gay Paris, above a cafe, 3 a.m. on a Monday. Tuesday, technically. What is gnar? Asked Spencer.
Bringing the gnar from the vague.
Oh, somebody tell him. It's just, it's a California thing, I think. Short for gnarly. Oh, gnarly. That kind of thing. Short but long. Weak but strong.
Fresh slabs.
Fresh slabs. All night long here. Radio One Guy. Good times. Good friends. Golden oldies. Taking us back to earlier this evening when I played for 2,824 people at the Olympia, opening up for the legendary Eels. I wish I could say all those people came just to see me, but they didn't. I think a couple did. I had a couple of fans show up, but most of them were definitely Eels fans. And Eels fans are awesome fans. They greeted me with open arms and welcomed me to their beautiful city. and even invited me. I was invited across the street for a Five Guys hamburger, which is crazy. There's a Five Guys. And I almost went, but I couldn't. I had to pack up my gear and get it on the truck. And then I had to take an Uber back here. And I was telling them, no, can't hang out. I got a broadcast to do. I got my friends waiting for me. Here at Radio One Guy.
Maybe the answer to all of your problems, but probably not.
And Robert says, your voice is so soothing. Well, thanks. That was kind of the vibe. I was hoping to have the radio show be a bit of a relaxation exercise for my friends and for myself. And then when I drop the gnar,
bringing the gnar from the vague,
we could all sing along. But thanks. That's nice of you to say. Keep it soothing. That's the fun stuff. Aw, Judge Chaos Gaming said, how much did I miss? Not too much. I was just telling them about oysters and French cheese, legendary concert venues, and the amazing band called the Eels, and I name dropped a bunch about some of my famous friends, stuff like that. Oh no. Okay, Mysterious J says CDs are not available online at all. Ugh. Sorry, my friend. All right. I'll fix that, I promise. It might be a week or two, though. I get back in about 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And then I'll fix my merch store. Promise. Yes. Yes, a Five Guys. Isn't that crazy? Oh, yeah. R1G Live. Phone's Garden. Yes, it's a little confusion on our Twitch page. It's the audio-only version, which I know isn't too common on Twitch, but I'ma do it. Oh, I'ma do it. Radio One Guy. Thank you. Aw, and Hope Tracy says, I have more catching up to do on your CDs. I'm loving the first two. Will make my way through all of them. Oh yeah, it's a good journey. It's a good journey. And I got new ones coming. Oh, I got new ones coming. Yes, I do. Aw, fun times, my friends. And with that, it's almost 4 a.m. here. I gotta do a little Nutella. That ought to put me to sleep. Then I can wake up and do it all again. Go get my oysters and my wine. Catch a plane to Barcelona. Hopefully get there on time. Play another gig with the Eels. And continue onwards and upwards. Bringing you guys the gnar from the vague.
Bringing the gnar from the vague.
Here at Radio One Guy. Good times. Golden oldies. So thank you, friends, for tuning in. I'm going to try to do another pop-up one this week. Hopefully before next Monday, because these audio ones are actually a little easier to do. So I'm going to try to do more of them. Practice. Get better at this for you guys. And then by the time I get home, I'll crank it into overdrive. and we can rock together here at Radio One Guy. Thanks again for tuning in. We will see you soon, and good night.
Bringing the gnar from the vague.
It is by will alone I set my mind in motion. It is by the juice of sapu that thoughts acquire speed, the lips acquire stains, the stains become a warning. It is by will alone I set my mind in motion.